Welcome to Scrapking Diaries, episode 4, series 23. I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of shows with Tommy and Sean, two great lads out the yard. Still no sign of Harry, so lots of work to be done. Hopefully he'll turn up soon. In fact, there he is. Look at that for timing, here he is. What was this? The king is back! Age, you were 30 minutes away 2 weeks ago. And what are you wearing?
I went to Africa's largest indoor market.
To buy what? Did you buy any scrap?
I did actually buy some. I didn't buy any scrap. I looked at it. I don't know what I did buy. I did buy some spices.
And there is spices. This is paprika sweet. This is mixed for fish. This is ginger.
Might take me a little longer to get back than I thought.
You could have said the yard has been absolutely rammed. Your desk has got how much paperwork on?
I bought some turmeric.
Oh, well, there you go.
Some coriander.
Can you get this thing off and come and do some work?
You know what this is fantastic for, right? Women out there, I'm very jealous of dresses. I've never been so free. Free, cool. Who needs to worry about trousers anymore? Just buy a couple of these. Look, formal attire.
Listen, less talking, more working. You're back now. Come on.
I think get up to 12, so I'm still in holiday mode.
Get in that office.
Embrace the chaos. It's always worth it. So, since I've been away, there's been quite a lot of changes in the yard. Well, actually, that's a lie. There's been no changes in the yard. Get the one chip challenge then, I'll do it. Oh, God. Tell them.
Next week.
Oh, no.
All right, get it.
Get it?
Have you read the comments on the episode that I didn't eat the fish?
That looks lovely.
What was that?
Everybody said Harry's got to do the one chip challenge.
And have you seen Tommy's took you over?
Tommy's took you over. It's unfortunate he's not here today though.
No, we need an episode of the Midlands #1 forklift truck driver. And any single ladies. I've been single for a year. You know, gives a shout.
So your shop sells that one chip?
I've got one in there.
I looked it up on Amazon, they were 25 quid for one.
There's one, it's like a Reaper thing, you know, it's there, it's £8.50. I'll get it tonight. Are you in tomorrow night? I'll get it tonight.
Oh no, that means I've got like 24 hours to mentally prepare myself.
Maybe.
I want yoghurt.
I'll get it tonight.
I saw some geezer on a TikTok having it, right? And he was over his sink, just like... I like a curry.
Yeah, I'll look at curry.
Get two, I'll make Rich do one as well, just because I don't feel
I'll
lonely
just
then.
give him your boat. We need to walk around tomorrow.
In fact, what we need to do is get a bag of Doritos and just put it on top.
No, we need to walk, so I'll just come up and go with your lads.
Alright, okay.
So you've got to do it.
Okay.
I'll get them tonight.
That is for you, that is. I couldn't eat that fish. I was actually being sick. Anyway, unfortunately, one of the oldest scrap sayings my dad has always said is sell in May and go away. That means one thing, all of the prices have collapsed. Not 100% sure why. A lot of people in the industry are talking about, especially for ferrous steels, a lot of people in the industry are talking about Turkey has got an election currently, and they have sort of, because of their unrest and how their political agenda is going to go in the next few weeks, they've taken a step back basically by spending all the government's money, and they are one of the biggest buyers of steel out of the UK. So they've softened their markets, which means down the line it hits us in the tatters. Today we are paying £175 a tonne on light iron and anything from 190 up to like 210 for good shearing, depending on what it is. That is a shame, especially as we are absolutely flying with the Taurus. It's just eating everything. I mean, let me just show you this. The cranes are flat out all day long, making space for you tatters out there. And the yard's not only busy, you can tell that we're still paying the best price in the area, because look down the street. There's like 15 vans queuing up waiting to get in here. There's like 7 different scrapyards in the area. Maybe 4 of them accept tatters, and nobody else has queues like we do. We just want to give a fair and really competitive price on all of our metals and try and look after the customers as best as possible, so then we get loads of repeat customers back in. That's how we are so busy all the time, so efficient, so fantastic, because we try to look after everybody.
The price is coming like, then the flow, too much.
Price is bad, yeah?
Yeah,
How many hours a day do you have to go and collect your metal?
like one day, like 6-7 hours per day.
One day collecting, one day selling.
One day selling. Too much. And the scrap is going too much down.
Maybe, hopefully, stop and then go back up.
And gig up.
Yeah, man, that's it. All right, Si. How are you, Si? You okay, mate? Nice to see you.
Get the festival guest.
We're just doing the YouTube. If you do need Glastonbury tickets, Simon's your man. I wish I could come this year, mate, but I signed up online. Mrs. pregnant, and so when the anniversary's on, I don't think I'll get away with that one.
Yeah, maybe next year.
Yeah, maybe next year, mate. But nice to see you. Okay, Jamie will sort you out. As you can see behind us, lovely pile of 1 and 2. The cranes are moving a nice pile of light iron down to be processed. We've got a nice load. Look at this, look at this, this is good. Do you want to see like the best grade of steel scrap available? Follow me. This is something that we struggled to do before with our Lafort because of the size of the machine. The new Taurus, it doesn't only process all of our light iron scrap quicker, it also allows us to create a really, really good grade OA out of thick, heavy girders. It's the best you can get. This is the best, heaviest scrap that you can literally get. It's called OA. It's all heavy, thick girders, chopped under 5 foot and 2 foot long. And that is the, we couldn't have made that with a, we could have, but it would have wrecked the machine, would have took a lot longer. So now any really nice girder scrap that we can get in, put it to the side, chop it up, and now that is worth, say, 40, 50 pound a ton more than the rest of the stuff that we produce. It'll wear the blades out a little bit quicker, but for the money we're gonna get for that, it's worth it. But it's just a case of sort of keeping the yard tidy enough so we can put that through, sell that later today, and my old man will be happy. Here's a question for you all. That one of the hardest parts about our job and our company is the same day payments. Now we try and pay all of our customers, all merchants, all factories, every day for what they bring in, which is a fantastic service that not many scrapyards actually do, but it does come with its problems, and that mainly is cash flow. A lot of people that we sell to, they're on like a 30-day term and plus. So if we have to wait 30 days for our money to come back in, but we want to pay everybody the same day, cash flow can sometimes be a tricky one to sort of juggle and manage. Is it worth selling to somebody for a very small, what's that?
Only test it.
What is it? What, an actual sample? Looks like sugar.
Bag of it.
Sniff it. Find out then, wouldn't you?
Henry,
Yeah, give it Henry, he'll sniff it and then find out what it is. See how I got it? It's not metal.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't have to take it out of the bag. Just got it through the bag.
How many wards have I got, Harry?
None today.
There's one outside.
Oh, well, okay, so I ordered one a day from tomorrow, but he said if I can get another one in today, I'll send it in.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I might put that on him.
Well, who's giving you the best
I
price?
want to find out now.
It's easy and hard there, isn't it?
So in terms of business and cash flow, do you think it's worth selling to a company that will pay a little bit more, but take 30 days to pay, or take a little less price and guarantee money to me every week. Which is the better option there? Know what I mean? Your wagon's here, which is fine. I've got one and two. I've got but I have got. I'll just send you a picture now, mate. If you can look at your phone. How much? Ah, sharpen your pencil, mate. Don't be like that. Huh? Do it 285, you can have it. Yeah? Sold. Bosh, nice. There we go. That's the Ferrous. Like 10 days ago, paying. Look at him throwing paper out. Let me show you this. Yeah, so sorry, what I was saying is, about 10 days ago, we were paying, what were we paying? I can't even remember. I'm still on holiday mode. Steel's dropped like 40 to 50 quid a ton in like 10 days. Now, because we process everything and sell it straight away, we don't have huge stockpiles, so our money's not tied up, so it hasn't affected us in that way. But then your turnover goes down, and it's like not. It's just crap when the prices drop. $50 kilo for paper. 50 kilo for rubbish.
No rubbish.
But you know that one, like, you know that small bit of paper you throw off now? It makes. Yeah, I understand. Listen, this is how it works. So this is how it works. Listen. The small amount of paper you've thrown off now makes the ton of scrap you've thrown off look like shit. So when I sell that and they see paper in it, they'll knock me half a ton. Just no more paper. I understand, but there's no more paper. Please. Thank you very much. I hope you guys get what I mean by that. You can throw off 10 kilos of rubbish, but it makes your 500 kilos of rubbish look bad then, and it looks like the quality's dropped. So if we process that and it's got bits of paper stuck to it and bits of rubbish sticking out, we'll get knocked heavy for that on our side. And all we can do really then is get stricter on the customers, and nobody wants that. Bring clean scrap in, get paid for clean scrap, we sell clean scrap. It's as simple as that, really. Hello Josh, how are you? So we've decided, Josh, come and tell the viewers what car I'm doing bangers and cash in next. Nissan Micras. So if everybody's got, what year, 2000?
2001.
Anyone's got a 2000, 2001 Nissan Micra, 4-door, that they'll either donate to me for charity, and I'll donate what you want for it to the charity, or just do me a good deal on it. I need, how many do I need? Like 7. I need like 7 of them. Yeah. And if you guys find me a Nissan Micra, sort me out, do me a good deal on it, maybe even donate to the charity that we decide to raise the money for, you guys can help me paint mine. Bash. We're going from here to the most northern European pub ever, which is like the top of Sweden or something. Have a pint. Have 9. In Sweden, it's 9. In Sweden, it's 9 and drive, so we'll do that. And we'll end up in Helsinki. And obviously, if they're not wrecked like my KA was last time, I'll drive it home and keep it forever as a little shrine. When I left to go to Morocco, I left and the LME, which is all of the non-ferrous and prices, was at about 6.8. Today, it's at 6,490. So that's like just over £300 a ton drop, and that's in a week. The week prior to me going away, it was about 300 quid off. So long story short, in the last 2 weeks, all of your coppers and non-ferrous, it's dropped like £700-800 a ton, which is just shocking. What people don't really get anymore is that 3 years ago, like before COVID, for the LME to be where it is today, it was massive, it was amazing, it was really high. But we've like been spoilt now with this £7 a kilo dry bright and all this sort of stuff. So when it starts going below it, like it is at the minute, everyone like hates it. It's just crap. On today's market, because of this now, let me just get my prices up, because that's what I do, I price stuff. On today's market for dry bright, and this is like top whack, this is. you're looking at like 6.1 for dry bright. New tube, you're looking at 6, maybe a touch more if you've got a good load of it. 98% tube, which is the most common form of heavy copper, which is all this. All the 98% tubes today. So it works two ways now. You can buy off a merchant, you take small margins, or you buy off like the tatters, and that's where you can get, that's where it averages out then, so you can earn some money. But like 98% tubes today, I'll be paying 56 for it, which is crap considering for the last God knows how long it's been above £6 a kilo, and everybody's happy, it keeps going well. But when the market is moving upwards, it's so easy to buy things and just everybody's happy, it's moving forward, nobody books anything, and now it's going down. If you're not on the ball and booking your material in, you literally lose money overnight, and it's hard work. Isn't that just one of the most beautiful pieces of copy you've ever seen? It's a little bit like my tan skin colour now, isn't it? There's no difference. If any of you comment I look pale, it's because I can't sunbathe. I'm 100 miles an hour here all day long. It's chaos. I go on holiday, my missus lies down in the sunbed for like 4 hours in the same position, just sun watching, and I do 30 seconds, and I'm like, right, I need to do something. Let's go find a camel to ride. Oh, God.
Is that because you paint steel to look like copper?
Huh?
Is that because you paint steel pipes to look like copper?
No, it's just got shit on it. One item that hasn't really changed in the last 2 weeks for me is fridge compressors. They get exported, and some of them do not go for recycling. They go for like, they basically get, a lot of the fridge compressors that you see in the scrapyard, a lot of them apparently can be reused abroad, so they're worth more money. They don't really have like a scrap value in that sense then. I can still pay like anything, depending on the blue ones and the large ones and the small ones, from like $4.50 to $5.50 depending on them. They haven't changed. That's probably the only item here really with copper in it that hasn't actually been affected by the decrease. Electric motors, we finished our last order while I was away, so our exceptional high price is over. We've booked another 100 ton in, which is going out next Friday. Today, the best price that you guys can get for your electric motors will be £730, £740 a ton if you've got an amazing quantity of them. Like if you've got a full wagon load, I'll give you £740, like 25 ton. If you've got 100 kilos, I'll give you £650. That's how we make the money. If you look at the sign behind me, you might think, those are some funny looking alloy wheels Harry's standing on. It's because we bought that many brake discs in last week, we had to use the alloy wheel base to store them. The price has dropped on these as well. There might be a few old orders out there, but on today's market, for like a good Arctic loads, you'd be looking at around the £300 mark. It's dropped a lot. They were like 330 before, 340. Everything's come off that, like between 30 and 40 quid a ton, 50 quid a ton. And it's just becoming harder to like, when the prices are changing, people hold on. And then you can't buy as much stock in because everyone's thinking, oh, you know, it might go back up tomorrow. The only problem is when it doesn't go back up and they've been looking at a load of brake discs for a week, you can't eat a brake disc. So people need to sell them to get the money in so they can go, you know, pay the bills and that. So I'm assuming that in the next week or two, everyone that's holding out and the market doesn't go back up will end up selling, and this will be filled within the next few days. But yeah, today, a good Arctic load, 25 ton, probably looking at £300 a ton, maybe a little bit more, if that means I don't have to earn anything out of it. But these are going for export. We've got another 100 ton booked in, and then we're gonna book smaller quantities in, because if the market does go up, we don't want to have a load of stock here at a lower price, because we can only buy on what we've sold. So I can only pay prices to you guys that I can make money on. So if we booked loads and loads of weight in at a price, we're stuck then behind everybody. So we need to like sort of be a bit clever and book little and often, and hopefully then we can be really competitive and up to date with how the market changes. There's a lot to it, you know. There's a lot to this scrap trade. It's not just like you turn up to work and loads of customers are lining up. There's a lot of thought behind it. I know that we have a laugh and a joke on camera, but we'll only come maybe 1 or 2 days a week and captures a very small part of our business. And this is most of it now. It's like making sure that all the wheels and all the plates are spinning at all times. And that's why I look so well for 28, because I'm bloody just under so much pressure. Hello, Stan. Can everybody wish Stan well? He wasn't very well last week. We went on holiday to Skeggy or something over the weekend, the bank holiday weekend. And apparently the holiday took it out of him and he didn't come into work then on the Tuesday. It was that, you know, that much stress going on holiday. Sean! How was your YouTube debut?
Yes, good, yeah.
Most famous lorry driver in the UK now?
I'm still waiting for my filming bonus.
I don't know about that.
Still
Get that.
still got tips to the cap.
Get them bloody motors tipped off, will you? Oh, hello, Rich. Thanks for joining in the episode.
How are you?
Carried you for 2 weeks, been away.
Okay, nice tan.
What's Paddy got?
Here you are, he's got something for you. Here you are, Pad.
There you go, lads.
They're both for him.
I'm doing 2.
You are.
That is fast, that
That's
is.
the 4th.
You've really stitched me right up there.
Go on, get it down.
So I don't know if you've been watching the video, you'd have seen that Paddy has come up with a 1-chip challenge from a 4-trip from the fish episode, and he's actually gone and bought them. So you're getting sacked Friday. So what's this? World's hottest chip, Carolina Reaper. I'm gonna die doing this, you know.
Just take one, come on.
I'm gonna really die doing this.
Good, stop, hurry up. I know, yeah.
I know I should have had the fish, but obviously this won't smell. This won't smell like rot, do you know what I mean?
This one will kill your smell senses.
Rip.
R.I.P.
Oh, so don't touch it. Oh, that. What raving this is. Comes with a f***ing latex glove.
Do you like hot ice?
No, I don't, mate. Have a masala and have a curry.
Go on. Don't drop it, be careful. Ah, that's nothing. Go on, in one. Just do it. Senorita, man. Easy. Easy.
Don't, because I'll beat you f***ing straight up.
Is it hot?
Yeah.
Hour.
Come on, don't be like that. Please.
Get rid of the rat trap.
Was it bad? Is it burning? You want the dump pad? Is it that bad at it? Let's have a look here. Still like that?
You have f***ed me right up. Oi! You'll smash that. Took me 10 minutes to go over it, so I got you one. Oh, really? But do you know what really winds me up, yeah?
You're not doing it.
Now to see what happens with him.
I've drank that much milk, I feel like I'm going to be sick now. Oh! Lock that f***ing door. I'm absolutely in complete and utter shock. Give it 30 seconds. Can't be having this though. Oh!
Wait, it's hot, yeah. Of course it is. You're gonna sweat now, aren't you? It's not like you.
Still going, mind you.
I'm laughing at you.
There you go. So, Paul is officially the hardest.
Hang on, I want to wait here 5 minutes, man, 'cause as soon as we leave.
Well, you can wait 10 minutes for f***'s sake.
I don't know.
Look, it's got no look. It's got no effect.
It's a joke, that is, man. All streaming out my nose, my mouth, a lot. I'm absolutely in shit.
Yeah, it's going to be hot. It is hot.
It's starting now, isn't it?
No, it's hot.
Oh, Rich, the concentration on his face, I can see he's just desperate, never got learn. It's starting, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not one quick.
How did that go?
Your eyes are watering.
Yeah, but he's not.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, but it's still got
I'm
no.
not like you, you're like a little bitch.
I'm alright, man. I will say one thing. That sauce we had last time was less painful on your mouth, right? But that sat on my stomach. It ain't that bad this time. What?
Yeah. Well. There you go. Yeah. You sorting that now, what? We did an outro, what? Have you done one?
Not yet.
Yeah, but look.
Well, John, Anna. Sure. I will commend him for holding off, but the second we've left, he has ran out of that office.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed seeing Harry actually complete his challenge this time.
That was, I like a nice masala. Oh, might go wild and have a jalfrezi. That just f***ing always ripped me off. That
How
thing.
many points in all, guys?
I reckon I've had all of
2 of them.
that, yeah. All of that. I know that all of your subscribers, you guys watching, obviously must hate me loads because you made me do that. But there are some nice subscribers and people out there. I want to say a massive thank you to Mickey Foon from Admiral Metals, all the way from Massachusetts in America, who sent Richard and I these caps saying happy scrap. No, scrap happy. He's invited us over to the USA anytime we like to obviously see how the yards run over there. How does that sound?
We'll have to go and visit him, won't we?
I don't see why there would be a problem going over to America to have a bit of a tour.
Get a booking.
We can get a nice bus done with that face on the side, Scrapkings on tour. We can do around.
Should we go via Vegas?
Yeah, you go via Vegas,
No,
yeah. We'll go via Vegas. Or we'll go via Vegas, we'll stop at Vegas. Just stay there.
Yeah, good. No, thanks, Mickey Foon.
Thanks, Mickey Foon.
That's his name.
I know it's his name, but
Thanks, Mickey Foon. Really appreciate it. Anything else anyone else can send us, and send it in.
if you want to send us anything, send it to this address. And Richard likes
Yeah.
weird things. That's what Richard likes. So tune in next week. What's happening next week?
I've no idea.
No.
I'll just go with the flow.
Shall I-
Suffer the 6-hour film and get back to work then,
Shall I plan something then?
please.
I have got a plan
Here he is,
actually.
number 1.
No, hang on.
Dan, you're right.
I've got a plan for
Oh,
next
yeah.
week. There seems to be a.
Oh, so
What time do you call this, Dan? There is a scrapyard in the area that has been mocking us on some social media platforms, and I think we should finally address it.
Possibly. I think you should call them out for a fight.
That's fine. Straighten a way bridge, put some rings up. And we've got 6 days to get trained. I've got to go. I can't do it anymore.
Thanks for watching. See you next week. Is that all right, Will? Orgasmic. Oh, testing.
Yeah, no, it is.
Right. So, welcome to Scrapking Diaries. So, hopefully he'll turn up soon.
Say like one more line, he's about to come.
Okay. So hopefully he'll turn up soon, and he's got a bit of paperwork to do, and he will allow me to continue with everything else. Well, there he is. Bloody hell.
You
Any good or what? Load of
you
shit.
never even commented on my outfit.
I'm angry with you because you've just got back, Will said. So I'm
Yeah,
not
but
going to
like-
praise you for an half hour.
Yeah, I know, but you're like, you never said praise, but you didn't even comment on it. Went over your head.
Sorry. I did well then, I think. I do like it though. How much was that? About £3. Are we done, Will?
I just want him to say a little bit more.
Him?
Yeah.
So can I go? Definitely?
Yeah.
I don't mind, I'm just saying. You doing your nap?
I was doing it again.
With me?
Yeah.
We'll
Say.
do it all again.
Why?
We'll do it all again.
You've got to mention the outfit.
Oh, I didn't realise. I didn't do it on purpose.
No, I know. For you.
Just go out there and count to 20.
No,
And then come back.
can't you just cut it?
No, it's better that it's not cut. 'cause
Yeah, it's better. Listen to Will. No.